Welcome back to more Magicraft, you guys. I've been grinding a little bit off camera, and on the second area, I found a new NPC. When you chat with her, she gives you the ability to change costumes, sort of like character changes in Isaac, because you get a different type of wand and a relic that kind of defines your playstyle. So the arcane wand gives you arcane explosion, and the magic robe can remotely control the wand and change the radius of influence of the spell. So basically your wand's on a leash. Now what's cool about this is normally if you would just cast arcane explosion, it's centered on the caster, but now you can center it on the wand, which is really neat, and you can get around corners and walls, and there's a bunch of great stuff for that. So we're gonna play around with that. Also unlocked a bit more of the meta progression with the beast blood. And I think we're ready to do a strong run today. that's the goal, at least. So I'm saving up for the next part of the beast blood meta progression. I don't know what it is, but lately I've been doing meme runs on camera, and I think I just want to go for something strong today. One of the things that we've been unlocking lately is the rarity increase for spells and for relics. So we should see a big difference. Already have some starting coins, so I'm gonna go in hearts here, and we're gonna try to boost up our life a lot and try to get some shield before the boss fights, so that we can try to guarantee ourselves I don't know how to call it. I still want to call it a devil deal, because that's what it is in Isaac, but it's not. It's like a super rare room, but you can trade max health for some really strong relics. Let's go ahead and go into this again. These slimes are pretty strong, man. These big ones, they're pretty big. As you'll notice too, we get a little bit more than 25 or 20 health increase. Because of the meta progression too. So our health bar is already at 154. We would love to get spells here, but I'm not struggling for strength wise. This just gives me more mana. I might as well just add that to the wand right now. We're gonna keep going for relics right now. Hopefully what we can do is get a couple of rare relics that just really help us steamroll the first level. And one of the things that we need to pay a lot of attention to, from what I've been noticing lately, is the fact that the first area, we really don't have anything to worry about. It's the second area that starts getting much more difficult. So let's take a look at this. Crit rate up is nice. Gain points of temporary shield. By the way, all of the comments, I've been reading them. I really appreciate them. They've been extremely helpful, and you guys made me realize that this is much different than the regular shield. So if you get regular shield, it carries on from room to room, but temporary shield is only for the current room. Okay, so yeah, I don't want this at all. This is just not good. I do like extra MP regen. I think crit rate is good as well, but MP regen would just scale so much better than any one specific build. Let's continue with extra health. And I'm hoping that we can get something pretty powerful going here. I've played around with a couple runs that weren't really anything impressive to look at, but they were really strong, and the polar opposite too. I've been playing around with some runs that are absolutely ridiculous to look at, but they aren't really effective, as y'all kind of saw on the last video. This is one of the advantages of this wand, by the way. Look at this. You can just go through walls and just stay really safe. In the first level, it's not really super prevalent, but man, on the later levels, it starts getting really nice. All right, no more spawns. Go ahead and kill this guy, and what do we get? We get accuracy and split. Really nothing run defining either. Didn't get any shield because no shops popped up, but let's see. So let's add the crit rate. And do we need, well, split I don't think will work on the, yeah, it does. Maybe this will be good for this. I think so. It doesn't take much more mana, so I think we're okay with it. Let's try to kill this guy without taking any damage and get a chance. I don't know if you can get a chance on every devil deal or whatever. Stay away. Stay away. I almost got him, but man, he is gaining ground. Whew. That was some good dodging, baby. Okay, unfortunately, we did not get the rare room to open up. It opens up on this side usually, and you could go in and get some stuff there. So, but we do have a wand upgrade. Let's see. So we have the Shaman Dagger, which gives us lower final damage altogether, but gives us lower MP cost, which could be pretty interesting. The final damage, I don't know how that affects things in general. I really don't. I imagine that it would be after defense and everything. This is pretty interesting too, but it only has 3 slots. It may still be worth it. I do like post slots, but the ones on critical hits, I'm not real fond of. Not with this spell lineup anyway. We want something that does a lot of attacks, like really, really fast. So I think we go with the Shaman Dagger here. And the snake spell, this is what we get. So yeah, it does change. We'll look at it in the shop up ahead and see what we can do. We got 38 coins. So we want to get a little bit more than that. Right now, the dagger doesn't seem to be really, really good. Although I could probably change this setup, because the relic is what controls the whole wand. All right. Let's grab this. I don't have any keys yet, do I? No, I don't. So we won't be able to get that. No, that's a concentrated enema. That won't help any. But yeah, we'll see what the damage is like for this, and we could do that with a tree. So if I do that, that's a crit. So it does 30, and that's what it says it does, right? No, it does 15. So yeah, it's gonna do 15, and the split offs do a little bit less. Let's just put that on this wand and see if it does the same thing. 22 was the crit. So yeah, that's much, much lower damage here. 11. Yeah. That's not nearly going to be... I wonder if it affects pets, because this would be a decent pet wand. But right now, I think this is the deal. Or if something does just have a very, very high mana cost, I think would be okay. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, we can't go in here, so... You know, 52 coins is quite a bit. Let's go to the shop and see what we can get. At the very least, we can get some shield if it presents itself to us. And that's always nice to be able to not take hits on the boss. Yeah, so far the Arcane Explosion, not real bad, man, not real bad. Here's the pets that we were talking about. Mr. Key's hand. I don't think that's necessarily what we want right now, but multi-shot is pretty good. Spell becomes multiple shots 2 times. So this would, but it increases the MP cost a lot. So it would probably work pretty well with this wand, the way that would be set up. But I don't think that's what I'm gonna go for. Let's just re-roll here. What is this wand, by the way? Randomize orbit effect radius, and the orbit is locked for it. The MP regen is really, really slow. I'd heard you could do some pretty crazy stuff with orbit. I don't know though. I don't know. Let's get it. It's only 17. The stats on it aren't incredible, but after the first real boss, we'll be able to get after the next boss, we'll be able to get an arcane wand swapped out. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. It's not bad. And the orbit, you can do some fun stuff with, right? We can do this. See that? And now we have a bunch of stuff, but it orbits the actual wand, which honestly, that seems pretty good too. What does this do? Okay, so it appears in different spaces around that. That's not necessarily as impressive. So what happens if we do something like this? For the snakes, and then we do the split enhancement. Now, when I cast, and they split, yeah, so it stays. Oh yeah, that gets pretty impressive. To be honest, that does look pretty impressive. We're gonna try it out for a little bit, okay? So let's go ahead and use the refresher and see what we can get. Storm, black hole, chain lightning. Simultaneously cast spells that are chained, deal 9 damage to objects along the path. When we get close to things with chain lightning, it would start zapping them. I don't know if I want to get... I don't know though. That might actually be pretty good. Storm would also be pretty interesting with the way the wand setup is, because I could cast Storm wherever the wand is. But I mean, we've had a Storm run recently and it's crazy cool, but it's not the strongest. Not unless you can get some real good damage upgrades for it. The black hole is also neat, but I don't know. Without the accelerator, the black hole is kind of slow. I think we tried to re-roll this again, and this is spell damage. A spell deals damage to 1 other enemies within the 7-meter radius if it critical hits. It's another thing with crit. This is rebound, which doesn't work with what we currently have. It does increase the crit rate though. This would be similar to something like chain lightning. Also, do you notice the amount of rare spells that we're getting in here? It's pretty nice, huh? I am gonna grab this as well, so we have 30 points of shield. Let's re-roll this one more time. And we've got Disruption Ray. Now, what does Disruption Ray do as a revolving spell? That I don't know. I want to get these keys here. That doesn't leave me much money. Meteor is very interesting as well. There's 2 of them. You know, Arcane Explosion could be good if we got multiples and end up forging them later. Although Meteor is at a touch. It doesn't do anything for our current setup, but it might be pretty good going forward. It's indiscriminate damage though. I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna buy the Arcane Explosion. That way I'll have 2 of them, and I'll be able to do some fun stuff with them if I end up upgrading them. But for now, I think we're okay. This just seems a little bit crazy. I want to kind of experiment with it. So not super effective yet, but you can kind of scribble on top of monsters and they stay piercing though. So this is a very interesting concept. Not a whole lot of damage, but can you... Oh, you can scribble to make it faster. I think. It feels like you can. That's kind of interesting. Get away from that fire, boy. Get away from that fire. It does seem like it has a little bit of that effect. I want to try it a little bit more on like one creature when this goes away. Okay, so let's let all of these go away, and I'm gonna try it out on the spider. Man, these things stay on the board forever. Okay, 1. Okay, it did feel like it scribbled a little bit. A little hard to tell, but okay. And I don't like any of these. I really wish I had some rerolls. You know, this is pretty nice, but after absorbing 50 points, increased max, we're gonna go with this. Seed of Greed. It allows you to get really incredible pluses to your overall health pool. We have a key. This is a pretty easy symbol here. If we click any one of these and it's wrong, it kind of rains on our head, which is scary because we have some shield right now. See, it's wrong. You just stay away from the shadows. You just have to be a little careful. Top right, no. Okay, you just gotta watch the shadows. Bottom left is not correct either. Dang it! See, I took damage. Now I don't have any shield left. So I guess we go with that one. No. I knew I shouldn't have did it, y'all. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. Knew it. Top right? Nope. Okay, so it's bottom right, then it's gonna be top left. Then bottom left? Yes. Okay. And what did we get? Hey, hover. Okay, this kind of adds to it. So hover, without all of the stuff, like for instance, if we put hover here, see how it just stays? Okay, that gives me some ideas here. Let's try this. They do stay a while. They do stay a while. So how long does this last? Once it finishes. Yeah, it just stays. I don't know if that works works too well with it. Then it goes away, then these are gonna stay too, right? That is peculiar. That is peculiar. With this, it seems pretty legit, though. You know, it doesn't revolution. It doesn't do anything like revolving here. So, really and truly, this is probably the best thing for it. So we could do this and just kind of stay in here. It does go a little bit further around, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, man. This also increases the spell duration. That's one of the good things about that. Huh. I mean, we could cast them all too, right? Yeah. And we can still have that. How's the mana regen on that, though? pretty crazy. So this costs 16.5, 13.5. Yeah, the mana regen for this seems pretty crazy. Although it will zap some stuff. What happens if it stays on it? I do want to test this. I do. You know, we don't have a surplus of spells right now to Anvil. So I think we just go for the max HP. Yeah, it gets hit constantly when it gets in here. I want to be a little bit more... I want to see how it affects it. Yeah, when they bump into it, it gets knocked back. So it doesn't just keep like hitting them over and over. But it stacks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, the damage feels very, very, very solid. Very solid. Yeah, I don't even think I need the ghost projectile right now. I think this arcane explosion, it really and truly getting an upgrade would be nice to it. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, we can safely harm stuff on the other side of the wall without really worrying. Still gotta dodge projectiles though. Some of those walls would be nice. Those little pillar pets. Ooh. So I can't heal as long as I have this relic that's collecting stuff. Which is kind of rough. Alright, now I can kill these guys. Yeah, definitely need some extra mana here. Definitely. Got another key. That is a spiky chest. See, you see the greed just took it. So getting this chest is not a good idea. Extended range and venomous crystal. Does the venomous crystal leave any residue? No. Doesn't seem like it, and I could pass through it without getting venom. Okay, that's interesting. Also, What would the range enhancement do? It just makes it bigger. Okay. I like where this is going. I like it. I don't think this one would have enough oomph without that, but I'll see. Yeah, it really doesn't. Changing the crit rate and the scatter seems good. I would need another wand slot to really do it right, though, because this takes up so much. Without the Venom, I could do it. I don't know. Have 17 coins. Let's just go get other spells. They sure are leaving me a lot of hearts. Whoa. I gotta say, man, the poison doesn't feel like it's super effective. It's only doing 3 damage per hit. But freeze would be awesome. It would. I really wish it would keep hitting it, though. That's the only thing. We might have to find a spell that's a little bit that hits it, but it does keep stuff at bay. All right, laser projectile seems like it might be very interesting as well. Okay, let's get this out of here and see what lasers does. Okay, lasers just makes rings, and they. Wow. Huh. Okay. Okay. I don't even know what to make about that. It just makes a circle. I can cast a lot more, though. Like a lot more. The question is, how decent is the damage? Also, I can't see what I'm doing with all these lasers on the board. We'll try it out, dude. We'll try it. Oh, that's a problem already. Yeah, it doesn't. The damage is. Oh no, I just took a hit too. Yeah, the damage is poor, man. The damage is very poor. Already took some damage just from trying that out, bruh. But I mean, we're learning. We're learning. So far, so good. I do get really low on mana. But bruh, the poison is insane. Poison, Arcane Explosion. Who would have thought? It doesn't seem like the best element, man. I mean, really and truly, I think Frost would be awesome in this. We do have a little chest potion. This gives us a random chest, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, man. It's the wrong kind. I don't want to open a chest that gives me damage, since I can't really heal. I do need some shield, but I don't have that either. Oh, well, let's just go for it, guys. Okay, so what do we want here? Do we want... We got multi-shot, which would make this a little bit crazier too. See, it makes 2 of them. I don't know if split is better on that or what, though. I don't think Venomous Crystal... It up to 50 stacks? Maybe the snakes would be better in that regard because it can stack more because the Arcane Explosion just hits once. Huh. I know it's not the lasers, definitely. But let's try a few things first. If we take the lasers here, put Twin Shot on it, and let's see what this looks like. I can pretty much shoot him constantly as well. So I can empty out one wand, go for another one. What about if I added a snake to it? Okay, so that empties it out very, very fast because Ghost Snake is 11.6. That is a little better. What would be better here, though? That just adds more mana overall. This lets me burst, and then I can switch while it's refilling. That takes a long time to refill, though. It really does. Yeah, I think since this refills faster, this is the best way to go. And I am going to use the lasers. I don't know if I should use the Ghost Snake or the lasers or whatever, but that's what I'm gonna go with. Okay, let's try it. Let's start with the Arc of Axiom, Arcane Explosion. And then chaotic. I hate this ball. We definitely gonna take damage from this guy, man. Definitely. Yep, knew it. He does go through a lot of that stuff, though. Okay, I got more arcane explosions. And we shooting him with lasers. He's going through all of this stuff. I admit, this does some pretty good damage. We didn't take a lot, but we didn't have any shield. He's just very, very hard to dodge without some movement speed, right? All right, so we got some more meta currency. Let's see what we got in here, which is Broom. When hold this wand, change to a flying state. That is awesome. Witness of Greatness. All wand effect radiuses plus 50%. That just seems stupid, though. Listen, flight is awesome, but this, man, this just... the radius just goes up. So we can also... Let's see. Yeah, we don't want that one. The regen rate on this one is actually better than that, though. But we're going to keep this for now anyway. It's just more slots all in all. Okay, so now we don't have to use this because it gives all wands the same effect. So we can put it right back on the orbit. Just like that. And now the effect radius of this is just enormous. Even without the extend range, it's still big. But with the extend range, it's even bigger. Like, that's really, really big. What about the laser, just out of curiosity? Oh no, I thought the thickness might be... I thought the thickness might have been affected. The snakes aren't much bigger either. It's just the radius. Okay, I got it now. So something like Black Hole would be interesting here as well. I got 2 of these range deals, by the way. So, yeah, we'll do it like that. We'll do it like that. And Witness of Greatness for the MP regen. I mean, we can dump some stuff out, you know. All right. Next area. This is where it gets hard. Okay, this is where the game just scales in difficulty. Let's try to get some good relics, man. Should have did that further away. Should have started off with that. Ooh, gotta watch those exploding guys. I am gonna, I won't lie though, guys. This venom stuff, it looks like it can get pretty nuts. Also, I think I'm blocking projectiles with it, which also seems pretty crazy. I don't know if I am for sure. It was kind of hard to detect, but let's open this chest. Hearts. Okay. Is this little guy full? Yeah, he absorbed 50 of 50, so I can heal again. Hey! All right. Boy, crit rate now, man. Remotely control the wand. Oh, the radius of influence goes further. So does the leash get longer? I think it does. But crit rate right now, So we don't have anything for crit rate right now, right? No. Let's get this and see. Oh yeah, baby. It goes much, much, much further. Okay, we do have 10 shield. Let's continue with the relics because our max health right now is enormous. That meta progression helps, especially for a guy like me that doesn't know yet. I am not breaking projectiles. I thought I was. Yeah, I'm not breaking projectiles, unfortunately. But boy, if I could, it would be nice. These red projectiles are nasty. At least they're easy to see though. Knight's Helm, reduce the indiscriminate damage to 1%. Oh my god, really? This seems like it would be incredible with meteors or the traps. 1%, meaning that if something does 100 damage, I only take 1. I would still take indiscriminate damage, but I think it's just worth it. Oh my god, dude. That does seem worth it. All right, we have 52 coins. We have a lot of spells. We could probably re-roll some stuff here. Let's try some different setups here. We're not gonna spend too much time on it if we can avoid it, but the first thing I want to do is I want to re-roll the Ghost Snake. It's just not doing what I wanted to do right now, and I would love to get a third Arcane Explosion. So, Hover. We already have Hover Plus. Mr. Key's Head. We do need a summon, and I think it would be perfect in that third wand, okay? We're gonna move on to something else. Laser right now isn't being really effective for the build that we have, so let's re-roll it. We got the Arcane Explosion. Let's re-roll that sucker. Reforge it, I'm sorry. So now it's Arcane Explosion plus, okay? So, damage rate 30, crit 25, damage rate 60, crit 25. The effect of radius goes up, and it generates an Arcane Explosion when killing an enemy unit. Oh my god, that just like a chain reaction, baby. So, let's put that in here. So it's gonna do more damage, and they explode, and they split. It just seems good. Okay, so now what do we want to re-roll, if anything? Right now we have a ranged enhancement and an accuracy enhancement that really isn't doing too much. It would be nice to get another one. The mana box being passive is really good. The split is also really good. Venomous Crystal, I don't know if I should try. I think we should get rid of multi-shot. It's a rare. We could get something else very good here. Grimoire. We do Grimoires every run. I think we're okay without it for now. Let's re-roll it again. Chain Lightning seems interesting, but does it do anything with this? So Chain Lightning. No, it doesn't. Oh, it does a little bit. Oh, I see. Let's just put a bunch of them down and see what happens. Yeah, it doesn't really track. It just kind of goes between. So yeah, I don't really like that. Let's re-roll that. Navigation, it tracks the target. That doesn't do anything for our current build either. Disruption Ray, we can finally try it to see what it feels like now. Disruption Ray. Oh wait, what did I just re-roll? There was something I re-rolled that I wasn't supposed to. Whoops. This is interesting. I can move it, but it stays. Okay, so it isn't, it's cool, but it isn't as effective as you would think it would be, because you can only cast it once and it just keeps on going. So yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that. Okay, let's re-roll Disruption Ray. Meteor. So we can't use Meteor on our in our orbit because it does something wacky. Okay, I don't want to show it to you because it's gonna hurt us, but it basically summons meteors around you and they just fall and they hurt you. And even though we have this Knight's Helm, I don't want to do it. It is nice having this though, because we can we could do this, and we could do it pretty fast from the looks of it. So right now, all of this is looking pretty good. I do think we could get better than Meteor, but I think I want to leave this alone for now. Mr. Key's Head is going to help us tank some stuff. Even though Meteor kind of hurts Mr. Key's Head, every indiscriminate damage would. And I think the Venomous Crystal is still better than not having it. Do we want extended range? Let's re-roll the extended range. One of them. We get Storm for it. Well, we get to try out Storm now. So keeping this extended range, pulling this out, and doing this. So you could put a bunch of them out, right? But they don't stack without kind of spreading. Interesting. It does put a lot of storm on it, but the DPS takes a while to take effect, but it lasts so long. Huh. So look, one storm, okay? We cast it right there. I'm not pressing, I haven't clicked it since. The duration is just going, going, going. Okay, now, that was the same spell. And now we have these 3 that go off and stay for a long time. And now what happens to these? Nothing. Whew. That might be worth looking at. I ain't gonna lie, that might be worth looking at. Gosh. You know what? I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. We'll see. The accuracy, does the accuracy would increase crit rate and scatter. What happens if the crit rate would go up for this, which means it would do 12 damage more often? I don't think accuracy, I think we're going to reroll accuracy here. I think we reroll accuracy and we get pop from it. Okay? We don't want pop. Pop's good, but we don't want it. Rockin' Ball is also pretty interesting, but we don't want it. Leg Wire would do some cool stuff with Meteor, but you still have to hit stuff with it. On regen 3 seems good, but I don't want this either. Another Orbit? Having Orbit would be interesting if... I think it would just increase the spell duration if we added it to this, which might be great for Storm. So, let's see. So, right now, let's just see what this does. I didn't really count. Let's cast it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So if we add this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow. It goes up a lot. So these things would just be shocking and shocking and shocking. Maybe now we reroll Mana Box into another Arcane Explosion. No, we don't want another one. Accelerator, we don't need that either. Birth Cord seems effective for Mr. Keys. Pillar of Light. Now we're talking. Okay? Pillar of Light would be really interesting. So the first thing I want to show you is I've played around with this a little bit. Somebody in the comments suggested it, and it's interesting, okay? Because if you have Orbit and it's not attached to your wand, these things appear around you and they're centered around you wherever you move, sort of like this. But now they're centered on the wand. So if you have cords, birth cords through these, if you cast this, for instance, and you have birth cords going all through these, you could do some pretty silly stuff. So I'm gonna keep this, even though it's not what I want right now. And we're gonna go with Storm and try this out. Okay? That's gonna be what we go forward with, all right? So you guys gotta tell me too if you like all the testing that I do, and to leave it in the video, let me know, because I know the videos go on for a long time. Okay, so we've got 11. We probably need to go for money again, but going after spells seems good. So we're gonna do that. All right, let's try out. So it doesn't break the eggs, which is kind of dangerous. Ouch! Okay, the build is bad for that, those exploding guys. But we could have been doing that as well. So once we let out a bunch of the storms, we just have to swap over. I think that's the best thing to do. Speaking of indiscriminate damage, Booby traps are also nice. So with booby traps, we would get... Oh, that is nice, being able to extend it over walls. We might have to try it. All right, let's continue after a little short bio break. Nice. Gotta be careful around here. You really have to avoid these guys, man. Wow. Okay, that did not go nearly as well as I thought it would. I mean, I didn't get hurt, which is good. But, yeah. Alright, so, let's see here. Let's kill these crates, see if we can get any goodies. We do have a key here. We'll go through it and see what we got. I have never seen this room before in my life. So, red allows us to open green, or shift green around. Green shifts around like that, so we can go further. Then red, then green, then blue, then green. Huh. Oh. What about if we opened up blue now? Man. We don't want to do that. This seems crazy, bruh. So we can't... We would have to toggle red again, which gives us the ability to get here. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. Oh my. Okay, so we got Guardian Wand passive. So, Guardian Wand, we already know all kind of stuff, what it does, right? If we put Guardian Wand on Meteor, it is going to do some interesting stuff for us. Okay? It is going to cast Meteor wherever it can, whenever it can. But the good thing about this is it's going, even if it targets us, we'll only take a little bit of damage. We might take this off at the boss and change it to something like Rockin' Ball, for instance. But I think it's gonna be pretty good. It does hover around me, which is a little bit different than what we have with the relic. So I don't know, it'd be interesting to see. I also am gonna switch back to Arcane Explosion here. We will try Storm out if we get level 2, but right now I don't think it's quite as effective. Other than that, let's go. So we only have 25 coins, so shop is not it, even though I would love some shield before we got to another boss. Yeah, let's go. Now that's just berserk. That's crazy, bruh. Don't cast it that fast. Just don't cast it that fast. Maybe Storm would be better for that specifically. I don't know. You know, Troll Serum is nice here. Let's go ahead and get this because that's what I want. And let's break up in some plants to get a little bit of money. We'll try to re-roll too. So we've got shield, we got 13 left. I would love to get, what is this again? Forced cooling. That would increase our, decrease our cooldown, which I don't think so. Troll Serum is good. I would like that for Mr. Key and my my Pillars of Light, but I think I want Cord more right now, if that's even possible to get. Black Hole seems very interesting as well. Yeah, Black Hole seems very, very interesting, but I only have 13. I don't have enough. Let's re-roll again and see what we get. This is Mr. Key Plus? No, this is just Mr. Key, and we already have that. Accelerator, we don't need. Charging mode would be interesting with what we have, but I don't think we need it either. I would love to see Cord here, but no. Damage now. Now we're talking. Damage is definitely something that I want. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. So I think taking Venomous Crystal away and adding damage is the way to go here. I think so. You know, we might try alternating what he does with Storm and Meteor. Let's see what he does. Is he out of mana right now? Maybe it's because he won't cast Storm on these things. I don't know. Does he have enough mana for that? 25? Yeah, maybe. Does this do anything for it as well? We're gonna see. We're trying all kind of stuff. We should go for relics here. We should go for relics. We have a lot of max health. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. For these guys above the pits, oh my god, I'm popping them quick. I'm popping them quick, bruh. That is really good. Really, really good. Okay. So far, this is very powerful, you guys. We're looking good. Obsidian Boots immune to spikes on the ground and venom. This is also really good. Restore 4 MP when an enemy is killed. You know, that would give us a lot of MP quickly, but Obsidian Boots just seem much, much better because we can do some crazy stuff like this. If we took this away, for instance, and put this in here, took this away and put this creates creep. So it's very, very bad to have when it's on the ground, right? I mean, it does some great stuff. Now, not in these rooms particularly, but it can do some great stuff. It's not what we want right now, but it would be really, really cool to see that come to fruition here. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do, I think, is I'm gonna keep Mr. Key activated here, but I'm gonna try to summon a bunch of pillars. And then, well, first I'm gonna summon as many of the arcane explosions as I can, and then I'm gonna summon some pillars and try to hide behind. And we're gonna go with that. All right, ready? Go. Oh, this guy's gonna be easy. Easy. We just put out blocks in front so he can't attack us. I think I do want to switch to Venom right here just so it stacks. Put some poison on him. Okay, we need to just add a few more barriers. This is one of the best bosses that we could have hoped for here. Not to take any damage. Just adding more and more and more of these walls in front of him. Making sure they stay full on hit points. Mr. Key is doing his job. And he's dead. We didn't take any damage. We didn't even take any shield. Oh, but we didn't get the relic room. Dang it. What did we get for spells? Vicious Crystal, which does some slowdown stuff. And we've got another multi-shot. Huh. Yeah, this is a pretty good strategy. The Pillars of Light deal, pretty good. Vicious Crystal, the hit target move speed 50%, so it slows them down by half. Its spell projectile speed by 70. This makes it much, much easier to dodge as well. We might do Vicious Crystal instead of Venomous Crystal. Yeah. That is going to be really good, I think. Okay, Mr. Key's head is still doing his thing. Let's do... I guess we continue with relics. So these guys are gonna be slowed down a lot, but I hate these ghosts with a passion. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's just yellow. Oh my god, this is gonna... I hope you're not sleeping or trying to sleep when you're watching this video, because it just got yellow, baby. It just got bright. Your screen just turned bright yellow. It probably woke your wife up like mine does sometimes when I hit the wrong link and it goes to something that doesn't have dark mode on my tablet. Increased crit damage. we never really went to crit. So reduce move speed to 70%, but increase move speed to 140 when not taking damage. No, we don't want that. 20% chance to generate a shield around you whenever you kill an enemy. I do like that because all in all it just saves us health, but increasing damage, crit damage, seems like a no-brainer. If we get the we've already been offered crit quite a few times, so that can't be terrible, right? Gotta keep track of the MP here because a lot of what I'm having problems with is I max out on MP too fast, and when these guys start shooting projectiles, for instance, it hurts. Those butterflies though get killed with my my little explosions though. Feels like my mana right now is too low. Like with this current setup, it's taking a lot of mana. I'm not able to concentrate as much of the spells. See what I mean? It's nice though. It's working good, but so we got Legwar and charging mode. Now charging mode's pretty interesting too. Charging mode would do 90%. It reduces MP cost, which is good for what I have. Maybe it would be better than the second orbit. Also, we could do, yeah, I still have the second orbit mostly for mostly for the cords if we get them for the pillars of light. But right now, I think I want damage back in here, y'all. I really do. I want the damage back in here. Do we need hover here? I don't know. I don't know if we need hover in. Hover's nice because it moves around with this. But these popping might actually be good. I don't know. Or we could just take away range. Is that what I want? Is that what I want here? I think it's okay. It does reduce the overall cost, so maybe it's worth. I need to resummon Mr. Key, by the way. Okay, Mr. Key's back. Having these orbit still goes around the wand. So yeah, not what I want here. The orbit for, what about if I put this in here though? What would this wand do? I'm gonna try it out for the next room because it might be worth it. Let's open this chest. We just got a key and a heart. Nothing wrong with getting another heart. Nothing wrong with that. They had a lot of chests in this room, man. Dang. Let's get another one. And it's just another key. It's okay too. Reminds me of that Carbot Animations video. I don't know if you guys ever saw that, but it's pretty hilarious. Okay, so we want Mr. Key's head in here, and I guess I'm going to. I guess I'm just gonna stack things on him right now and just see. Well, no, we can't put orbit on him and this meteor, so we're gonna take meteor and storm off for now and just see what he does with that. Okay, we can always just slap it back on. It does go around me. It does go around me. That damage to the shield that we just took sucks. Yeah, I like the damage a lot more on this wand than not having it. Okay, we doing room clear really fast here, but you can see it is orbiting around the wand now, which is, it's gonna be incredible if we get that, if we get the birth cords. If we get birth cord, it is gonna be incredible. We're losing the fact of Meteor, but I don't think we worried about that. I don't think we really worried about that right now. We already healed at max, so we could go for another relic. So let's do that. Does make a little sound now too. Because of the charging mode. Mr. Key, were you gonna do something over there? I do like that. I do like being able to charge it up. Bruh, the screen is really yellow though. Like my whole office is glowing yellow right now because the lights are low. Okay, let's see. No longer slowed down when casting spells. That's good for the charging thing. 30% chance to summon a homing soul. I like this, but I really want to go defensive here because we're not having any problems with offense right now. Not none. And I think we're going to keep stacking relics, man. Keep stacking relics. Oh. Does that protect me against the little pillars do protect me against my damage. Not that I could see them, but holy crap, this is a strong run, y'all. Feels good, but it's about time we get something that's meme-worthy and stupid strong at the same time. Right? And nothing can get close to me because I got so much arcane explosion around me. When they run into it, they just take damage. You know, knockback would be an interesting, a very, very interesting deal. More knockback, like on a relic. Also, when will this end? When will this end? As soon as I kill the monster spawner, I guess. Mr. Key's doing his thing too. Come to think of it, guys, poison might be nice for lingering damage for stuff like this. I'm out of slots though, man. I'm out of slots. Okay, I think I'm going to switch this real quick and just meteor it. See, that's the one thing. Oh, I just or just shoot it like that. That's the one thing that this is missing, is just like on-click damage. Spells can penetrate through walls, don't need that. Extra damage up all around, I love it. Just a 20% flat increase, beautiful. You know, we have 36 coins right now, 38. I don't think we need to go to a coin room. I think we need more relics, man. Relic hungry. Okay, we really gotta watch this room because there's a lot of projectiles that come really, really close to me because these guys have such erratic movements. Don't want to go in the spike pits either. Okay, room is clear. I have to kind of stay still, bruh. Once all the stuff is out, I have to kind of stay still because I can't see where I'm going. Okay, you can remotely control the wand is level 3. You know, I think it's far enough right now. Our range is not a problem. Restoring MP when enemies are killed seems great. Deal 35 damage to all enemies when you take damage? I don't think so. We're not taking much damage. MP regen seems great right now. All right, we're definitely going to the anvil. We have some stuff to try to re-roll here. All right, let's see what we get. So, I'm gonna try to make it not so yellow for you guys. So right now we aren't using the multi-shot. We're not using Legwar. Let's try to re-roll Legwar. We get an enhanced damage, that's good. We could use a third one of those. Okay, we're not using Rockin' Ball. We have an extended range that we aren't using as well. Let's re-roll that. We could have possibly got range plus, I suppose, if we could have really saved up for it, but volley, don't really need it. We really want cord. Troll serum we want to keep because of Mr. Key. So, Let's do Booby Trap. Let's reroll Booby Trap into Mimic Cube, which imitates the next spell up to level 1 effect. So this could be anything. This could be a Troll Serum. Yep. This could be a Pillar. This could be a damage. This could be a hover. And it could be anything. I know I don't want to take it away. It's too good to reroll. But multi-shot, I don't think we need for our current setup. So let's reroll it. Booby Trap, no, we don't want it. Another Mimic Cube. Huh. Okay. Damage enhancement is common. I really don't want to reroll Venomous Crystal. There's so much stuff. Okay, let's reroll Thunderstorm. Okay, Mana Box is passive. I don't need it with my current setup. I want Birth Cord, man. Give me Birth Cord. Resonance Rune is interesting. 30% chance to automatically cast a spell when using other wands. I mean, the Mystic Key thing would happen. I don't think in conjunction this works very well. Accuracy gives us crit, which we have extra crit damage for. Might want to keep it. Oh man, I hate that it just brings it down to this, to where you have to decide between stuff, right? I want to keep it all. I really do. I don't want to throw away any of it. Man, let's get rid of accuracy. Into Vicious Crystal, no, we don't want it. Mr. Key's Hand, we don't want it. Rainbow, no. Laser, no. Resonance Rune, no. We finally got something that we can multiply. Okay, damage. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So the Mimic Cube next to damage would not multiply it, right? If that's what I'm thinking correctly. Yeah, because it's only up to level 1 unless I would get it bigger. You know, the Rockin' Ball and Venomous Crystal idea is nice, but I think we're past that now. Let's re-roll it into something else, but we don't have any more money. Dang, man. So what are we left with? Volley? Yeah, not what I want here. But we could stack these Troll Serums for now, which is really nice. Or do we want to... Yeah, we'll track Troll Serum. That way this guy's hit points and stuff is just incredible, right? And honestly, I would love to get Cord. I really would Cord, but it's not giving it to me, man. The game is just not being cooperative. Let's summon another Mr. Key's Head. Oh, look how big he is in comparison. Yeah. All right. Sorry your screen's so yellow again, guys. It just bees like that sometimes. Okay. Easy room clear though, baby. Frost Crystal! Finally. Okay, so am I gonna be able to give you a cool blue now? I don't know if Vicious Crystal is common. It reduces projectile speeds and that. I don't know. We'll try it. We might want both, to tell you the truth. What would it do if, just to say, if we took damage away and put both of these? Oh, it alternates. Okay. So, yeah, it alternates. So I think Freeze over Vicious though. Plus it's rare. You know it's it's better in general. So yeah, the screen's not gonna be yellow forever. You're welcome. So does Venomous Crystal added to this make Mr. Key poisonous? It does. I don't know if that's any good. I don't know if Vicious Crystal would be better, but I think Poison would be better overall for the DPS. Now, getting Pops to work, it wouldn't do as good, I don't think. Getting Pops with with all these Mimic Cubes, and I mean these Troll Serums and stuff wouldn't work. With Parasites, it would be cool. Okay, this is the boss. I have 29 shield, 253 health. We've got Mr. Key's Head that's going to be doing poison damage. We've got the wand that's going to be casting pillars for us. And we've got the, I wonder if I could do pillars and pops. You think? We might just take pop out real quick if that happens. And I think this will affect that as well. I think. We're going to try it. We're going to try it, guys. Okay, so Mr. Key's head, good. I think I'm ready. Let's do it. Whew, let's do it, man. Let's do it. We're gonna beat the cage, guys. I have a feeling. We're doing a lot of damage to him. The pops are doing circles with the bullets. They're doing orbital circles. And they're also orbiting me, which is just weird. But when they hit a lot. Now, I just took a little bit of damage going through that, but I didn't want to get stuck. So taking a little bit of damage right there, I think, was better than taking a lot. All right, let your mana refill, Z. Because this guy's coming back with a vengeance. Mr. Key is poisoning him, too. Get away from me. Alright, so far so good, guys. I almost think Meteor would be working better right now than the pillars and stuff for this particular fight. So, let's get Pop away, let's get pillars away and put Meteor on it, and take off Orbit. Oh! Alright, I took damage while I was changing out spells, but that's okay. Which way you going? Oh, I took damage. Gosh. Yeah, he seems to be taking a little bit more because of the meteor. Whoa, that was close. That was close. I think we need to resummon Mr. Key. Yeah. Wow. Alright, well, at least I had a lot of health and some shield. I didn't do a flawless like I wanted to, but getting just getting this far into the fight and not having to worry about dying, really good. Mr. Key just gets melted by those whatchamacalls, man. But I think the added damage from the meteor is decent if it would be a little bit more mana. So normally this would be better without the whole it would be better for, I would say that Pillars of Light aren't as good for that boss, but normally they would be pretty good, right? It's just those disruption rays, really hard to deal with. What do we get here? Oh my gosh. Okay, this is the tracking deal, and there's also Meteor, which is nuts. Affect all shootable spells on the right, and it comes with Meteor as well. It also has 170 MP and a regen of 16, but the cooldown is slow. Very slow. This might still be very good with Guardian Wand though. So this is Scatter. When holding the wand, when holding this wand, MP regen is, time 30%. So it's 2/3 as slow. When holding other wands, MP regen 180%. Oh wow. Well, this seems better for having Meteor on that thing, right? Because this would be really slow and the tracking would not make sense. MP cost is also increased. I think we go for this. But what did I just give up? The arc. Okay, I don't want to give away the arc. I like the arc. I want to give up the Shaman Dagger. So the Arc of Axiom stays, and we put it with all the same stuff that we had on it. Oh no, that's not what I had on it, right? Wait. What did I just have? I had Yes. Yes, that's exactly what I had. Okay. All right. So if I just put all this on this, it still does the same thing. So I don't really even need arc. It does increase the duration is the why I kept it in the first place. But the MP regen on it is terrible when I do it like that. What if I did this? What if I did that and change my strategy up a little bit and let this wand do all the arcane explosions and stuff? Because it definitely has the best MP regen and stuff. This orbit, what do I do with it though? That's the whole thing. I could also put meteors on this and allow him to just go ham with meteors and keep my same build. So if we put, because I'm never going to be using this, so the MP regen is very, very high. We can also do Vicious Crystal. We don't want to put Orbit. I think that's okay. And yeah, we still need Birth Chords though, guys. That's still what we're looking for right here. All right, so in general, I think this is okay. We do have a couple spells that we can re-roll now. Okay, let's move forward. Last zone. I think it's the last zone at least. The last one I've ever seen. I have gotten to this before, and there's a little bit of dialogue that happens, but Mr. Key is out of the board. So interesting thing about this, you can see that he's kind of popping off from one side. You can move. You can pop out from left to right. See? Kind of weird, huh? Okay. Let's go into the first room here. The monsters, very strong. Oh, look at the meteors, guys. Look at the meteors. Also the frost. Oh my gosh. So this seems strong. This seems strong. This seems crazy strong. I know earlier I said that your screen wasn't gonna get bright again. I sincerely apologize. It was supposed to be cool blue and now it's electric blue. I don't know why. I don't know why. We don't need any more max health here. We need shops, man. We need shop. We only got $15 though. How do we only get $15? How? Getting a cord though would be so good. I need to do it. I need to get cord. Look at this thing. Shoot. It just empties its mana out. Okay. We need cord, man. What is this? Source of all plagues. Oh my gosh. It does scatter 10 degrees, but look, it's all about putting a pet in and making parasites. MP 200, MP regen 20. It's so expensive though. I don't have enough coins for it for sure. But all right, we're okay on keys. We need to conserve our money to get something that we really want here. So let's try to get as much money as we can from these plants. See if we can get a little bit of gold. No money. All right, fine. Let's re-roll this and see. Ah, cord. It's about time. So, cord. If we put, let's take this off for now, even though it's so good. If we put orbit and we put cord in front of this. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This is what I'm talking about. And wherever it goes, it just does that. It's also yellow. We can honestly make it poison as well. and let Mr. Key do his thing without it? Also, putting a mimic next to cord wouldn't increase the amount of cords that we have, right? It would, I think. I think you guys had told me some comments about that, but that's okay. I think the troll serum is better right here than that. And if we move into this area, the DPS goes a little insane. It goes a little insane, right? It does. Okay, I think this is where we're at, man. I think this is where we're at. I feel slow for some reason. I just feel slow. I don't know why. All right. Uh-oh. New kinds of enemies. They kind of stick together and chain themselves together with birth cords. Like that. So this seems like a great setup, man. They're a lot slower now. Also, we can go on the other side of the room to kind of escape it. I don't know if the cords... It feels like they're taking a lot of damage over time, but they're not dying fast. And I also feel like I have to get way closer than I want to with this setup. So my burst damage is way down, but my sustained damage is much higher. Relic, all damage plus 35, yes. We don't really have walls to worry about penetration, and our wand can go over that, so let's do that instead. Even though this is really, really cool, even though it's really cool, I could reverse this as well, you know? I really could. I could put these on me, on my wand, and kind of just do that and have this guy do all of the arcane explosions. Let's try it. Let's try it. I'm gonna put all of these up. Okay. And I'm just going to put these on. Sorry. I'm going to put these like that. Okay. So now if I cast it, yeah, it's, oh. The radius is quite wide. It's quite wide. Oh, this just seems kind of broken too, though. So do the birth cords break? I'm curious. I tell you what, we don't need charge on that right now. We'll need this, 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 and this all right here. I'll put charge on it anyway. I don't know if it's going to use charge, but it is going to be reduced in cost of MP. So now, why does it do that with Orbit though? Is it because it just puts it out at a range? See, I'm curious about that. Because it would just group them. It would just group them into like a little cluster of 3. I don't know. I don't know if that's worth doing. I don't know, but we're going to try. We're going to try it for the next room. We have a lot of health. We can afford it. Do we want a spell? Or do we want money? I think we need money. Yeah, he's doing the thing. Oh yeah. So you could just hold down. You could just basically. Yeah, this does a lot of sustain. A lot. I think we need to up the damage on it though. Like they're taking 8 per click, which is a lot. And it also kind of shields us from stuff, but it's very unorthodox. I do like all the slow that's happening from the arcane explosions. I just feel like it's still a little slow, but we can add damage. I think we'll add damage to the birth cords. and keep it as, just keep it like that. Right? Now we'll be doing more damage with our birth chords. I think. I don't know if it's worth it. It's only 8 right now, right? This is nice too. Crit rate plus 15%. It's a free relic. I will take it. Out of a chest? That's... what a blessing, man. Okay. Yeah, we'll try it with the damage increase. We will try it with the damage increase. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, more money. You gotta get them summoned fast, though. Oh, yeah. Is it still 8? No, it's 11 now. But yeah, it does seem crazy strong, though. Holy. Oh. Get your tentacles off me. Get your tentacles off me. Yeah, we have to be kind of close to make it do crazy damage, because the chords need to be clustered, but still very, very cool. Very cool. It's so weird looking. So weird looking. Also, while I am thinking about it, I need to take a screenshot. So let's see here. We can... let's get rid of this. And we'll do that. Yeah, this is a cool screenshot. I like it. Okay, that's good. Let's move on. I always forget to and it's always a pain to do the thumbnails. So yeah, he's taken a lot of damage. He just teleported on top of me. A little sucker. I can also just hide that when I'm not in use. Ooh, that damage kind of sucked. Oh, I could just block him. I forgot. I could just mouse to block. Oh, wow. Man, this is an interesting build, right? Resonance Rune and charging mode. We got another charging mode. Let's take a little bit of damage here. Might as well. Couple keys. Nothing major. But hey, if we can get relics, what is that? Is that a door with a keyhole? Wealth potion. 25% of my current coins. Don't mind if I do. Let's do that right now. Whew. 72. Feels good. Okay, so can I open this? I can. Oh, another NPC. Who is this? Oh my goodness, are you here to save me? I'm so lucky. It's so weird, I couldn't tell where I was going at all, but ended up getting stuck here. You want me to go to your camp? Why not? Maybe I can protect you guys. You keep this for your own protection. What is that? Adava Curvada? Projectile. Damage 52, effect radius 1.2, deal indiscriminate damage, kill enemies to upgrade. Wait, what? Kill enemies to upgrade? Can't fuse it, but wait, what do you mean kill enemies to upgrade? What do you mean? Let's get Mr. Key off of here for a second and just switch to this and see what it does. That seems crazy. My indiscriminate damage is lowered though. I bet you if I put it on this, let's do this for a second. Let's put Mr. Key back. Let's put this here, and let's just cast the spell and see what it does. Oh, with Orbit, that's kind of scary. But if I touch it, do I die? No. I'm not taking indiscriminate damage. Oh, I take it from the clusters, the cores. That's still not bad, though. That's still not bad. Although, I don't think Orbit really does it justice here, then. Maybe if it would just be a range enhancement increase. They do spread out quite a bit, though. Man, I'm kind of scared about that. I do want to see it work though. I really do. But not like that. So yeah, let's put this back. Let's put this back. Passive. Yeah, I think that's the best route to go. As far as this is concerned, I want to try it out a little bit. I really do. This is such a cool deal though. It really is. You know, we could always put a resonance rune in here. Resonance rune automatically cast a spell when using other wands, 30%. So if I were to do that and I'm in here, right? If I take Mr. Key's stuff out and put this here, every once in a while I am going to cast one of these, which is not nearly as good as what I wanted, but it will allow me to do some crazy stuff. What about charging? Okay, it's just at a single spot. I don't know. I don't know. I guess we can try it for a room. You know what? We'll test it in this anvil. We'll test it here. Oh gosh. Stop. Stop. I need you to stop for now. I just need you to stop. It did cast a bunch of stuff though, and it's getting triggers. This is getting triggers. The resonance rune is getting triggers from the maniac fairy wand with the guardian wand passive. So let's see here. It does do a lot of damage, man. A lot. So I wonder if it upgrades, even if I'm not killing enemies with it. There's only one way to find out, I guess. Let's put this back. And it does use the mana really fast, doesn't it? Man, I could use an efficiency rune is what I could do. Okay, let's take this out for a minute just so that we have some peace and quiet. What do we want to re-roll here? I think we want to re-roll this the volley enhancement. The butterflies, I don't know. I haven't tried them yet, so we'll try them. Pop, let's get rid of it. Hover, we don't want it. Overload scatter. Overload scatter on this. I don't know. Not nearly as effective as I would have hoped it would be. Let's see. This is epic, so it can be re-rolled? No, we can't re-roll it. Okay. It's kind of a unique spell. I don't want to re-roll it. I was just curious to see if what would happen. Okay, let's get rid of Overload Scatter, not Ghost Snake. Mana Box would definitely help. The middle wand. Let's re-roll Butterflies, not Ghost Fire. Ghost Fire does seem kind of cool, though. Rainbow, no. Another Pillar of Light. Having an extra Pillar of Light doesn't improve the build any. It only gives us the ability to get more hit points if we would upgrade it. I don't think hit points is a problem for these guys. Another Troll Serum. We don't need a Troll Serum. A Troll Serum Plus would be good for Mr. Key, but I don't think that's necessary either. Rockin' Ball, we don't need. Another Venomous Crystal, no. Storm, no. Troll Serum, no. Come on, man. Give me something I can use. Another Resonance Rune would be good if we wouldn't have this thing with that other rune. I would like to triple something. To be honest, let's reroll Meteor. because we're not using Meteor for anything. We already have an indiscriminate damage spell. Power Traction, what does that do for this? What does that do for this? So if we added that here, nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. All right. Let's reroll Power Traction. Another Frozen Rune would be so nice to get a third one. Be so nice, but we don't have another rare to re-roll for it. Right? We don't want to get rid of Split for sure. Not Venom either. We would need a rare to redo it. I think we get rid of Mana Box. Another Troll Serum? No. Another damage up? Yes. I'm willing to accept that. So what we could do is we put Guardian Wand back here. We put damage up here, and we mimic that twice. Or what happens if we yeah, we mimic that twice. That way the damage is really, really good on it, because it's just a single. And we're gonna try that, guys. I know the board's messy right now, it's crazy. Let's go to, we have 32 money. We can go to shop and try to get something. Let's go to the shop. I can at least heal and stuff. Okay, you gotta turn off for just a little while. I can't see what I'm doing. There's nothing here that I really want from what I see. And there's the last boss, I think. Let's see here. We really need to up our stuff here. We have 32 money. Let's see here. I need to destroy and get as much money as possible here. And we really need to look at our build. We don't need any more keys or anything like that. Okay, Mr. Key's head. Pierce? I don't think Pierce will do anything for us here either. Having those shields are nice. Another, save us some energy would be interesting. Especially for this setup. So we could get rid of the Vicious Crystal, add this. Actually, we might do this. Don't necessarily need the charge mode. If we did, we can have 3 elements on my little arcane explosions, but it would just alternate between. That's not what we want. Saving energy on this would be great, because right now it's we would save. The spell duration is reduced a little bit as well. MP cost is so much lower though. The spell damage is also lower. Yeah, I don't know. Energy saving might not be what we want. It might not be what we want. Let's reroll last time, and we get, oh, what does this do? Lightning Dash. I know what it does. What does it do on a wand that has Guardian Wand on it though? What does it do? It flies around by itself? I think it would be a little random. I think it feels like it would be a little random, right? I'll tell you what. We get small shield, big health. We have 13 left. We have 13 gold left. I think that we do Lightning Dash for the science, because we don't need the money for anything going forward to this boss, right? And we try out Lightning Dash right here. So let's just put Lightning Dash in here and give the Guardian Wand a go and see what it does. It's not doing anything. Is it because I'm not close enough to the enemies? Oh. Okay. Okay. Wow. That seems pretty impressive. And it stays on the screen for a long time. So would it be better if we got Orbit out of there? Let's just see what it does without Orbit. Oh my gosh, man. No, I definitely think Orbit is the way to go. I definitely think Orbit is the way to go. And it freezes stuff too? That's impressive, huh? Maybe we should put a damage enhancement on that sucker. I think so. I think we put a damage enhancement on that sucker right there. At least this. Now, what do we get? What can we do with the mimics? We can do a damage enhancement next to mimic instead of charge mode. And get 2 damage enhancements for it. And now we could probably do that as well with this mimic to get... No, we want to do that. So we would just get 1 damage up with this. Now, as far as this, I really just want to see it do something. We just couldn't test it properly, unfortunately, but we'll get this again. I have no doubt. I think going with Mr. Key's head and a troll serum... Actually, let's do this. I'm just going to keep him in. I'm going to do Mr. Keys, and I'm going to take my 2 mimics real quick and summon it. Okay, that way he'll have it. Actually, I'm going to do it like this. Now he's green. Okay. And I'm going to put the mimics back into damage. I'm going to take Mr. Key's head out and put the Abracadabra back in. I'm going to put... we got another charge mode? I didn't even realize that. Yeah. I think we're ready, guys. I think we're ready. Getting a resonance rune in another one would be nice, but I think we're pretty full right now. I might as well put the vicious crystal on this thing. That way I could at least get the movement speed stuff for it. I think that's it, guys. We're ready to go. Let's invade. I'm taking a lot of damage from these things. Good lord. Okay. I'm having trouble seeing here. Having trouble seeing. Let's get our stuff really close. What a weird boss. The cords are hitting him, but the lightning's not in one area. Oh, you can break those things. Nice. We're still doing good hit point wise. Ouch. Oh, I'm taking so much damage right now. It's a lot to keep track of on the screen, you guys. Now, I really thought this this unique spell would have been better. I think we might have been better off with our taking off the lightning damage and putting this back on. I think it's better. Okay, we got him. Is there a second phase or anything? Ouch. Yeah, we kind of messed up that last build. Can I go away, bruh? Okay, there's another room. Oh boy. Okay, yeah. So in hindsight, this would have been a lot better than the lightning dash. I thought the lightning dash was going to do much more. It did not. The Avacadabra is interesting, but we haven't upgraded it yet. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's summon Mr. Key's head again. And oh, actually, let's do it with the troll serum. There we go. And let's put the Avacadabra back on. Now, navigation, what does this do for spell tracks target? I don't think anything with this. All right. I think that'll be okay. I think that'll be okay going forward. Ooh, lot to consider here, bruh. Lot to consider here, right? So we get a relic room. That was just the first boss. I kind of thought that was the final boss, but it is not. There's also a key door. Oh, look at these weird creatures. Yeah, this is much more effective, guys. Much more effective. Just got to keep your cords out. And then that's it, bruh. That's it. You just kind of wave them around so it hits everything. Let the frost keep frosting. Dang, there's so many enemies. Now I only have 55 health left. Look how many enemies, bruh. They just keep coming. Can you die? Can you drop some health too? Let's see here. So yeah, it does seem more effective. It almost seems more effective to keep Avacadabra on the Resonance rune instead, and me use these because I'm more focused on that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put both of these on Avacadabra, and yeah, it'll use anyway because the mana for this is really low. Or the mana use for it is really high. Let's interact with this and see what we got. We got recover 5 hit points when going through a door. We could use that. All damage increased by 1% for every 2 points of hit point loss. Oh my god. We would do so much damage with this Berserker's Eye. We're gonna do it. It's more dangerous, but it is what it is. Let's go through the hole. Oh, it's a little secret. Now we could die. Oh, it's different. Oh, that's 2 minutes to remember. And you know, I don't want. Look, I would love to do it, okay, but I don't want it to kill me because I'm too low in health and I have no idea. I've never seen that room before. Yeah, we're starting to get some damage from those these runes, the resonance runes. They're coming through with the kills or the attacks passively. Ouch! That guy teleported on top of me. I didn't see because there's too much poo on the screen. Okay, we're done with that. Is this upgrading? Yeah, it's getting kills. Still good. All right. It's getting kills. Man, we need some hearts, bruh. We need some hearts. Spell room. I gotta be careful I'm not doing damage to myself with that new spell like that. Alright. I might need to take... I might need to be careful with that. If I don't have any enemies around, and it's just kind of firing off, and it follows me, it could be scary. It could definitely be scary. I did definitely take some damage from it. Now, I have reduced indiscriminate damage, but it still hits me, right? And it slows down my movement when it does hit me because of the vicious crystal. I thought the enhancement would kind of help that, but it doesn't. And I'm kind of worried about it now. I'm kind of worried about it now. I want to see it upgrade though, man. It's only got 28 kills though. think we got to put it off to the side, guys. As much as I want to see it done, I think we got to put it off to the side. It's just too dangerous. It's too dangerous. We need a projectile or something to work with this. I mean, we could do leg wire, but that doesn't really do anything. Lightning dash would trigger. If it would trigger, it would make us go with it, and we definitely don't want that. Let's see. Maybe we'll get a decent spell. Vicious Crystal and Arcane Explosion. Hey, you know what? That works out perfect. Arcane Explosion right here, and it'll center in on the wand. Good. Also, I think I want to just bring in Mr. Key real quick, even though he's not set up right. And we'll go with that. We could put the Vicious Crystal on here. I'm warning you though, it's gonna make some yellow poo-poo on the screen. Just saying. All right, the shop. We have to try to get some hearts here. Yeah, heart. Buy. Another. We don't have enough to get that wand, but that would have been nice too. That would have been really, really nice as well. Let's re-roll because we just need more heart at this point. We have 10. I want to get a bigger heart. Okay, that's a bigger heart. We'll take it. We have $5 left. I don't think there's any gold up here. No. And nothing that we can buy. All right, we go ahead. We go for another relic as well. You know, I had no idea that it would continue past the 3rd stage. I thought it would at least, if it did continue, it would just bring us to back to camp, you know, and say, hey, next time you go down there, this is what that area is all about. I'm sure we're gonna find out more about it. But I guess because that each area has 2 bosses, right? And that was not the final boss. So maybe that's what I'm thinking. Let's see. I really think the Treant's robes, it's a little late, but it's a source of healing, so we're gonna go for it. And that was healing, good. Another key. We can get more money here. I don't think it's worth, but neither is max health right now, so we'll just go for the money, just in case there's a shop before the boss. Man, the damage is so ridiculous for this build, bro. I can't get over it. Can't get over it. Mr. Key's barely doing anything now. Maybe books would have been better. The grimoires for this specific setup. Oh no, I didn't mean to fall in that pit. That's a pit. Them orange. God dog it. Okay. I do have an anvil here. I am gonna do it because it's less damage that I take and I move forward as well, right? So it's worth just being able to get something else possibly. Okay, so let's re-roll. What are we re-rolling here? Legwire plus to birth cord plus. Yes. Legwire plus to birth cord plus gets changed out immediately. Okay. And we have birth cord, so we can re-roll that now because we don't need 2 of them. Overload scatter, I don't think we need. Magic bullet, definitely don't need that. Thunderstorm, no. Silent flower, passive, would be good for MP regen, and I think that is pretty good. This is, I want to say silent flower. It's probably better to put it, let's see, the mana regen on this is 15 per second. That would be 18 per second, or 90% cost. I don't know. I think silent flower right here is good. I think it's good. And is there anything that we can get 3 of right here? I think if we have any rares, we should try to re-roll them. The regular Vicious Crystal we can try. Okay, we got another Arcane Explosion. That would be good because we can multiply that. We're not using the Venom anymore, so we could re-roll that into a mana box. No. Okay, Arcane Explosion 3, good. Let's re-roll that. Now, I'm gonna take Arcane Explosion and put it where it was, right there, perfect. Now, we can re-roll Lightning Dash, not Disruption Ray. but we're out of money now. We are out of cash. But it's a rare, so we can reroll something, which I think we could reroll. Is there anything that we want to reroll here that's common? No, I think we just keep as is right now. It's okay, we did good. We upgraded, and that's what we really needed to do. Let's go for money here because I think we're okay with spells. Oh my gosh. That's a big old heart. Nope. I don't want to take all that damage. Getting extra money right here seems good. How do I get? Oh, I was about to say I couldn't find my way out that little crevasse. Bro, with all this stuff on the screen, it does make it really, really hard to see. It does. Also, I've been having this concentrated enema in my pocket this whole game. Still haven't found a good use for it. Okay, there's another potion here. Invincibility. Oh, this will come in handy on the boss. I just got to remember to use it. That's my biggest problem with potions. Okay. We have the boss ahead of us, y'all. This might be the end. This is for all the stuff. I think we need to make sure. Yeah, Mr. Key's out. Yep. That's all we can do. I think we're ready to go. Oh. We have to go through here first. Oh, here we go. Unspeakable thing. Let's get a lot of damage going. We're doing a lot of damage to him, though. Holy. He can't be that easy. Oh, he's doing some poop right there. He's doing some poop. Oh, that hurt. Okay, I'm still at 111 health. Some of these things have, like, symbols on them. Oh, hey. Hey, this is some Galactus type stuff. Oh, my God. How do you even guard against that? That was, At least we're trying to slow him down and stuff. We're trying to do everything we can. This guy's intense, man. Our little birth cords are doing justice, but we can't dodge all this. It's impossible. It is impossible. I'm at 45 health here. God dang it, guys. I was so close. How do you dodge them things? And I had an invincibility potion. Why didn't I use it? Oh, no. If that doesn't make you comment your frustration, I don't know what will, guys. I told you it was my downfall, that I always forget them things. I just panicked. I panicked. Well, that was my first time ever fighting him, but this is the furthest I ever got. Even off cam, I've never gotten that far. So, whoa, I didn't expect there to be such a large space here. This place is great. It's perfect for training ground. I was once a famous trainer. Let me teach you. This training ground isn't bad, but I'll pass on your training. I'm not as weak as I look. Vivian, what about you? Your body looks a little weak. I guarantee your body will be covered with amazing muscles after my devilish training. Mr. Hero has returned. My savior, it's you. What perfect timing. Let me show you around the training ground I just built. So, the training ground will allow us to test stuff? My savior, this isn't bad at all. But if you want to survive this world, you'll need to become stronger. This is the training ground I've built. You can use any spells you've encountered here. But my magic is only powerful enough to let you use these spells here. You won't be able to take them outside with you. You're welcome to visit whenever you're free. Oh my gosh, so it allows you to craft different spell builds out of everything that you've ever unlocked. Tap to obtain a spell, but you can't get the ones that you haven't unlocked. You can also obtain wands. Very, very cool, man. So yeah, getting the revolving stuff was really, really cool. I'm gonna play around with some builds off cam, guys, and try to figure out some neat combinations. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I couldn't give you the satisfaction of beating that last boss, but hey, we live to fight another day. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you liked the video, leave a like on it. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Zueljin signing off, and we'll see you next time.